She had the real big woman, Miss Davis. She had the real big woman. Which she could have never go wrong with she. They can put horse and a van through she. They can put here call and then Miss D had the real big woman. Which she could have never go wrong with she. They can put horse and a van through she. They can put here call and she tell me pretty smart, pretty better. Get your own damn place where you prefer it. Dear me wife of you sign up letter car. NHD them a reach and set up. Plus me don't get a youth of a member. My son just on table in December. And she look construction too. She will be the house for you and you get it well rendered. Davis, she had the real big woman. Which she could have never go wrong with she. They can put house and a van through she. They can put a call and then a Miss D and the real big woman. Which she could have never go wrong with she. They can put house and a van through she. They can put a call and she now start it and left you there. Me and tell your brother, yes, she well prepared. And if you're meeting enough farmer bangarang, she give you lawyer, brother, pay your fear. She are the best RST agent. She help the need if you stop pay rent. They don't care about mind, them just give me strength by steel and gravel and black and cement house. Now me house that I build up on the high, me and save some me money gone up in the sky from. Me Claudia, me say me nah lie bang. Got money and me pocket never giant. Me swear for me life, so me son him have to fly so. Hypocrite pagan while we die, but you can't stop Claudia Davis, don't try. Every day another house gone I Miss Davis, she had the real big woman. Which she could have never go wrong with she. They can put house and a van through she. They can put a call and Miss D had the real big woman. Which she could have never go wrong with she. They can put house and a van through she. They can put a call and yeah man, you know. It's Claudia Davis. Pick up yourself. That's a like, subscribe, and share. Claudia.
Good morning, everyone.
Morning, everyone. Morning.
Who is there? Let's see.
Maxine.
Hello, soldieress. Hi, morning. Maxine is where? Oh, Maxine is in the UK. Also, this is a good time to watch YouTube live because it's just about midday right now over there. Morning, Shakira. Morning. Mom, can you see the chat?
Trying to navigate here. Yes. So I'm seeing Shakira, yes. Maxine. Morning, ladies. Morning. The Buffalo Soldiers. Morning.
Zoe's also online. And of course,
just jumped in. Hi, Horsted and Kofat.
Mom, is it raining?
How's everybody doing this morning? Not yet.
Not yet.
The weather report looks like we should be getting rain about 11, 12 o'clock.
Okay. I'm hearing thunder where I am, but no rain.
Oh, the thunder passed us already.
Okay.
I was doing that earlier, so I guess it's passing over.
Mm-hmm.
What you call a dry thunder.
Is anyone watching the Olympics? It's been very interesting this week. With the men's 100, the men's 200, and we getting medals in the field events versus the athletics portion of the Olympics. That's been surprising, but it's been good.
Well, at least it shows you what we're focusing, I think.
You think so?
What was interesting about well, I was lying at my hairdresser's. She wasn't there, so I was just hanging out. And the race for the 4x2? The relay, what relay was it? 4x4, I don't remember. And the young lady dropped the baton.
Mm-hmm.
You saw that race, Tony?
No, I didn't. The Jamaican dropped the baton?
She dropped the baton. Man, the place
Oh, no.
erupted. One massive. You would have swear said these guys are running the race in them. Jesus. One at first, we actually thought that maybe she was injured while she stopped, you know? So we said, okay, it looks like she's injured. Okay, they were willing to give a pass for that. But man, when the replay, I realized that she didn't have the button in her hand. I said, hold on, where's the button? So I thought that the button, that when the other girl came around, I thought the button fell. But when the replay, I realized that the lady dropped the button. That was a drama. Then we're in the hair. See the irony of it here now. So I'm in the hairdressing salon, and they're complaining about long fingernails. And this is where you're going to get long fingernails, right? So
that's their whole purpose right there.
Yeah, the athletes must not have long. Why are they having these long fingernails? We don't know that. I know I forgot some. Like crazy.
But to be fair, if I was running relay, I wouldn't have long fingernails. That don't make sense.
Back in the day when we did tracks, we did tracks for school anyway. So we weren't allowed to have long fingernails anyway. But these are adult ladies now, so they're thinking the long fingernail means you can't get a proper grip, which is probably true, you know, because of the fingernail kind of halfway. You don't have a proper grip on the baton. Could be a factor. I don't know what you all think happened there. So that was the one race that I watched live. That's the only race I watched live. Tony, I think is your screen dragging or is my internet?
I don't know. I'm not sure. You'd have to ask the viewers. Joy says, "Good morning, preparing breakfast while watching you ladies."
Yeah, John, boy, I could do some of the breakfast. I'm drinking a coconut so-called milk. Man, the thing tastes awful.
And I'm drinking ginger water.
Ginger water, really, Tony? Yo.
Yeah, no sugar or anything. It's just the water, and then you know we sell that ginger extract in the supermarket. I just poured some. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, I must try that because I actually have some as well. I didn't think of it.
Yeah, I realized that it's been making me feel really good. Drinking it. You know, just drinking water. I've been drinking.
Okay, well, the ginger is good for your entire digestive tract.
Right, and that's what I've realized. I felt like for the last few days, like my midsection have felt like stiff, like I have gas or something. So I've been drinking this, and it's really loosened up the area. I feel much better.
Okay, cool.
Sleeping as well. I kept waking up in the night, just feeling really stiff. And I've been drinking this for the last 3 nights. I've been able to sleep through the night.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
So you're using the what the creator gave us to solve your problems. Yeah, the creator knows. The creator built our system, right? So he knows the weaknesses and what's gonna happen. And the truth is, if we only eat what he gave us to eat, we wouldn't have any problems. So we have to get to that gradually. Eat only what the creator put here to eat. So who else I say? Oh, Currency Walk, Chris Hill, good morning. Hi, Dion, hi. And I said, Joy, thank you for joining us this morning. Remember, this is YouTube Live where you ask the questions, money, finance, and real estate. Ask the questions now before everybody jumps jumps on board and your questions get Get what's the word?
Lost in cyberspace.
Lost. Yeah, lost. Literally lost. But this coconut milk is an acquired taste, boy.
What happened to your what was it, Hard Strong? No, what was what the brand that you normally buy?
Good nature, what's that name? Nature's, I can't remember it. But silk tastes good too. Silk
Mm-hmm.
almond tastes good.
Okay.
Just had, I haven't been in the supermarket. To be honest, I'm trying to avoid the supermarket, everybody. It's gotten crazy in there with prices. Even me recognize that now. It's gotten really crazy. I mean, really crazy. Especially ground provision. So,
Really?
yeah.
Well, I don't buy grown provisions in the supermarket, so that has not really
Yeah.
been
Plain avoidance. Matter of fact, it's cheaper for me to seriously just buy breakfast, lunch, and dinner on the road. Seriously.
is it healthy for you?
Boy, I don't know, but I can choose. I can make healthy choices, of course. So in the mornings, I usually cook in ground provisions. Something like kidney, curry this, stewed chicken, akia saltfish, callaloo. They have those options. So if I want, I can choose a callaloo with ground provisions. If I want. Lunchtime, they're doing all the meats. When lunchtime turned into Chinatown in Jamaica, because you're only getting literally rice now. 12 o'clock, they get ground provision. You only
Yeah.
getting rice, right? So Chinatown with one whole heap of meat, all the meat where you can dream of is there at lunchtime.
Mhm.
And then after about 3 o'clock it gets sticky now. It's really fast food is available after 3, really. So if you're talking about dinner after 3, 4 o'clock, fast food seems to be the only option, unless you have some little pockets of places will still have dinner going on. But I would say you have to just have your breakfast and your lunch, maybe at about 2ish. And then after that, you're on things like almond milk and nuts and those things.
Um,
If you want to avoid the fast food. But you don't have to avoid fast foods totally, because Burger King does a salad, so does KFC, so does Wendy's do a salad too, right? As a matter of
yeah.
fact, Wendy's do the most variety of salads, about 3 or 4 combinations. So, and if you don't eat cheese, you just no cheese. But you don't really have to avoid fast food like that. But you really have to just choose. All of them come with a salad that you can choose. It's just that. We choose not to. If you're standing in KFC, who on earth is gonna buy a salad alone? Eat Tony.
But the funny thing is, I've been trying to avoid eating rice and trying to make other choices. So I end up with a salad in the evenings and then my fish, right? What I realize is that when I eat the salad and the fish, I feel like I haven't eaten anything. Like,
Yeah. Still felt belly still empty down.
right? So I have to be eating what would have been like half the plate in salad. I now have to put the whole plate in salad and put the fish on the side as a side, just to get
Just to
okay.
make sure you have your belly full.
Yeah,
What you should do is drink some water, a glass of water before you start eating.
yeah. But what I realized with that, and I have done that in the past, is that by the time when I drink the water first, eat the food, the salad and the fish, an hour later I'm at the bathroom. It's like all the food I've just consumed is now out of my system again, and I'm hungry.
Oh, oh. Well, you just have to figure it out. Tony, somebody's gonna ask you how is the blog going. I may as well ask you that.
Yeah, it's posted.
It is?
Mhm.
Where?
On my channel.
Okay. You wanna drop the link?
Yeah, sure. Um,
Okay, I saw you working on it, but I didn't realize you were finished. And it's now posting.
hmm, um,
All right, everybody, so you can jump over to Tony's channel and subscribe, like, and share, as they would say.
There it is. All right, so we got a question from Nadine. Nadine says, would like to know about your Coopersville property.
So, I'm not sure which one you're asking me about, but there's a house up there that I started that I'm going to be selling, right? I just need to go and do something up there, and then I put it on the market. So it's literally on the market right now. And there is a subdivision that was done that needs a sewage, but we don't put in the sewage yet. But I'm not so sure yet. Me personally, I'm doing some rethinking around it. But when it's finished and ready, then definitely I'll let you know. Are you familiar with Coopersville? Have you been up? Who asked the question? Nadine. Have you been up to that section, Nadine? You must know Coopersville if you're asking. Coopersville is above Reading Square, right?
Sharika says, it takes a while, Tony. It's because we are used to belly full. We are to eat until we're 80% full, not until we're busted out of our blows.
Well, there should be a hormone in your system that triggers when you're full.
It
That
does.
tells you when to stop. But maybe because we have been overriding the hormone with our brains.
No, when you're full it over, because like when you're eating at the start, you start eating faster. As you get full, your spoon lifting starts to really slow down.
Yes. Yes. All right, Nadine says she knows some parts of it. So okay, so we're up where Madame Rose Leon had a house. So it's a second right turn into Coopersville, and then left at the intersection. Continue straight, you come to a Y, you make the left turn again, and then the right. So that's where we are. We're actually close to the towers, the digital towers. So when I'm driving all over Jamaica, I use those towers to mark. Even I'm in Portmore, I can see the towers.
Really?
I'm in Instead, I can see the towers. I see the towers, I say, hey, I know there's a. Somebody said KFC line too long everywhere. Yes, the line is long.
That is so true.
At 10 a.m. or 11 a.m.
Mom, why you're at KFC at 10 a.m.?
Yeah, I'm telling you, if you really want the KFC, that's the time you go. You don't go at 12, 1 o'clock when the kids and everybody trying to get. Worse if they have a bus. I notice in Draxall, the buses that take the children on tours, that's where they stop. And I'm saying to myself, imagine if KFC run out of KFC, these children will be so disappointed. And that's where the KFC love starts, right? From you're a child, even if your parents don't give you that KFC, when you go on that trip, everybody have the money for the KFC. That's where it starts. So as Tony says, it's what did you call it, Tony?
What?
Something about them embedding the culture or something.
Yeah, KFC is part of our culture.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's right up there with the ackee and saltfish.
Yeah, right up there with it, to be honest. And the oxtail, right up there with that.
I mean, Xander and Xavier are too young right now, but I'm sure when they start going on school trips and those things, they're gonna ask for KFC by the name.
Yeah. What I know Xander loves now is a patty. And for some reason, it has to be the tasty patty. Because I've given him other patties and but once he tastes it, it's like so the tasty patty for sure is Xander's thing. He'll just sit and eat a whole patty. That's it for him.
He eats what, the beef version?
No, the chicken version. So I know when we're on the road, easily that could be his easy go-to food. He'll just eat a patty and he's good. Even not so much yet. I mean, he'll bite. And he holds his patty, whereas Xander holds his patty vertical, Zeva holds his patty horizontal. So he hits the middle. Hits the meat first, Tony. He realizes that, hey, waste time eat all at the top and no meat. Turn the thing round, man.
I know the best part of the patty is the crust.
Yeah, for me it is. For me it was. I kind of don't eat patties anymore, but it really was. When I was at Woolman's, I had, when me personally, patty, cocoa bread, box juice. That was it. Patty, cocoa bread, and an orange juice. Every single day for 5 years. Can you believe it? That's all that I had for lunch. But I kind of wean myself off it now. But if I really wanted a comfort food, I would go for either patty or a cheesecake. That's it. Nothing else.
Lexi says, taste damn good. It is better than the ones in the US. KFC all the way.
Yes. Yes, Lexi. Yes, Lexi. That's so true. They have maintained their. What is this? Yeah, my chair doing it. I was wondering what it was, because I said, why the chair feel so?
Are you
Yes,
doing
but KFC, you hold up them name and them brand actually. But for some reason, I don't know if it's my imagination, but I think the fast foods, their chicken is smaller. But when I eat at the other restaurants around town, their chicken is bigger. Like I had lunch at the Papi restaurant yesterday because I was up that way doing some work. And something another delight it's called. The chicken leg was like a jumbo, it's like a turkey leg. The thigh, I'm saying, wow. But there, I don't know.
You have to remember where you were to. Up that side, they're probably taking the chicken from local farmers and those things.
Oh, yeah.
While
So
the big franchises are getting it directly from the boilers and CD.
right, okay. So them definitely I get a bigger chicken, chicken size, God no.
All right,
Yeah,
so Johnson says, what is the state of the Jamaican real estate market now? In addition, what is the Airbnb market? Any changes?
well, we can't answer about Airbnb because we're not in that market, right? Um, but if you're looking at the tourism reports coming out from the minister, you will see where tourist arrivals have gone up. So if tourist arrivals have gone up, then definitely the spillover would come onto the Airbnb side. Well, I would think so. And certainly with all the stage shows and those things, then we should have some the persons would want those Airbnb type accommodations. So if I was to guess, I would say the market is going up and up, right? However, the only downside to that, if you're just getting in now buying your property, you're going to be paying some serious prices. If you're on the North Coast, a rich one is now 70, 75 million. Draxall, all of those places. New developments coming out at 300, 350, and so on. As a matter of fact, there's a new development coming out now as well. If you're interested in new development, that's in Ocho Rios on Milford Road. Send me a WhatsApp message. So, and those are coming out, those are like condos and so on that you can buy apartments, right? And townhouses as well. So the downside is that if you did not see the trend before, and you're just getting into the market now, then you're competing with persons who already would have had their property maybe 5, 10, 15 years ago, and probably even would have paid off for their property. I'm sorry about that. So therefore, you will be competing with them. You will have a mortgage, a higher mortgage. They would have a lower or no mortgage. So that's where your competition lies. It's not really in if the visitors coming. Yes, I think the visitors are coming based on what the reports are. But it's a competition in the accommodation that you have with the local market, right? So that's the Airbnb. The other part of the question, what is the state of Jamaica real estate market now? We're still having buyers clamoring to buy in Jamaica. Yes, overseas buyers are still buying in Jamaica. They're mostly buying the North Coast, right? Other local overseas. So you have, how do I describe them? There are two different type of overseas people. You have the overseas market that their income is up somewhere here. You have another set of overseas market that their income is still um, relatively not low, but what's the word I'm looking for? Average. Average. All right. And you have those that have above average income. Plus, they would have also had properties already in the States, England, or Canada that they can get equity from. And that's a low interest rate as well. So they can take that equity and come and buy in Jamaica. So we have this type that they're buying the 75 millions and so on the North Coast. And then we have those at this level that will just want somewhere to live and will just buy like a palmetto pines, buy a piece of land like a palmetto pines in a gated community and build their houses. Or they will buy a gore house. So gore will be going to Trinon. You can look out for that. And gore is in Portmore, as you know. So they will buy those and be okay with that. You can also still run, once it's a gated community, yes, you can run your Airbnb. However, the strata is what governs now how robust you can be with your Airbnb. Because we have had challenges with homeowners associations and strata associations fighting back against Airbnb. But we will be going in Portland. So as you know, there are a group of us who came together as shareholders, and we have a property at Norwich, Portland. So that Norwich property in Portland will definitely will be Airbnb friendly, and we will put in all the rules that we need, the regulations that we need for the Airbnb. Those persons who want the Airbnb. So we're not fighting against Airbnb. We're embracing the trends, right? We want to embrace the trends. We want to move forward. We don't want to look backward. A lot of persons like to look backward. Oh, that did that, whatever. No. Move forward. Embrace the trends. We only have one life to live. I want to live it happy. We want to live it productive, right? So it don't make sense you fight for the river to go uphill when the river is going downstream. That's just it's natural progression. Besides, we're in Portland, right? We're in Portland. We're not in St. Anne or St. James. Traffic is very heavy, but we're in Portland, and the Portland accommodations is not a lot, put it that way. It's not a lot. So when our development comes, it's going to be a game changer. So those of you, this is what we talk about first movers now. So I alluded to it before when I said the persons who bought into the gated communities before, like the rich one that came out almost about 14 years ago now, and so on. So we're heading to Portland. We are probably going to be, I think we are going to be the first, not the first gated, but the first gated that is really modern. Tony, that you will, Tony, are you hearing me? Are you lucky? You hear me? That is gated. That will have some of the features and amenities. That's right on the main road. So that's Norwich to Port Antonio. You're just about 5 minutes drive from Port Antonio. So everything is there, right there, right? So it's a game changer. So if you happen to have the resources and you can buy into the community, you can do that. So we have lots will be coming up, and we also have some acreage reserve that we're going to be putting on some condos. All right, but Portland doesn't like high-rise condos. I don't either. I was driving on Waterloo, I saw a condo. I was like, what on earth were they thinking? So we're not going up into the sky like that. Personally, I don't like them. Which is why I kind of like Portland. Portland is about the natural, working with the environment, yes, which is a good thing. So that's what we will be doing. Tony, anymore? Did I answer the question? What is the state of the Jamaican real estate market now? So the buyers are coming, local buyers too, but local buyers are more in the 30 million under range. That's where the bulk of the local buyers are. The overseas buyers mostly in the 30 up range because their income is higher, right? Plus they would have made investments overseas already that would have given them a certain advantage. But the truth is the Jamaicans are turning around now. I'm sure Tony and I had something to do with that. Tony, because we showed you what Jamaica looks like now. A lot of persons who left Jamaica didn't realize that we are a developed nation, right? I would say, to me, we're a first world nation. We have everything. We have good water, we have sunshine, we have buildings that don't collapse when a little hurricane shake. No, right? We have the only thing that I think we need to focus on really, and we need to give a report and an update on the hospitals, Tony, or the hospitals. But I know that the government of Jamaica, they are renovating and expanding the hospitals. I read a report where the University of the West Indies, they have now started building another wing for their hospital. So I do know that in terms of the physical plant, the infrastructure is going in for that. What may be the challenge though is the staff. Because I know Jamaicans tend to migrate. They get the training here and they tend to migrate. But the Jamaican government, they did raise the salaries and so on. So maybe, just maybe, we will now see persons staying. And of course, they've also opened up the medical school. So the medical school is taking hundreds a year now. So they're training. That's compliments of the Chinese government, who also gave us a building for the medical school. So we are doing things. I say if we have the training facility, so we have medical training facility, we have dental, we have nursing, we have teaching, we have maritime, we have so many, we have engineering, we have all of those disciplines, all of those schools. I would say that we need to train and overtrain. We need to get all of our people into the training. Yes, some will migrate, but not a problem. Because the history tells us that Jamaicans overseas support Jamaicans locally. So if we overtrain, we will have some for the local market and we will have some persons who want to migrate. Because migration is a personal thing, right? So, but the history tells us that the people migrate and they're still sending back money here to support us. So therefore, and we realize that remittance behind tourism is the biggest foreign exchange earner in Jamaica. So that tells us something, that we should really overtrain. We should open up the schools, overtrain. I say, now one of the things with schooling in Jamaica, we have a heavy matriculation process, right? To go to medicine, you have to have these only for A's, and law, these only for A's, and so on and so forth. Nothing is wrong with that. However, we also have a barrier in terms of cost, right? I say the government of Jamaica needs to go back to subsidizing cost for the tertiary level for students who have the qualifications and can go in. So if somebody's qualified for the nursing, the teaching, the medicine, they're qualified, but you're looking at 10,000, 20,000, 30,000 US a year, can't afford it, the government should subsidize, right? Government should give more scholarships and so on, even private sector, to get the persons in the school. We need to get everybody who is qualified, trained, in whatever discipline they choose. But that's where we're falling down. We are leaving behind persons who are qualified because the cost is up here and they're floundering. They can't afford the cost. So we need to, like my second daughter did civil engineer, 20 years did law too, but it cost us money, right? So if I was one of those parents who couldn't afford it, I'm sure they would have floundered around. But the government does help. So in the form of a program called JAMVAT, Jamaica Values and Attitudes Program, and that was done by Prime Minister, the Honorable PJ Patterson. My daughter Rachel did benefit from that. They paid a third of her school fee at the time. And her school fee, she did engineering. So her school fee was like 10,000 US a year. I don't know what it is now, but the government paid a third of that, which was very, very good. But there should have been more scholarships and more just the child has matriculated, just give the scholarship. And certainly for the areas that you're focusing on, like the STEM areas, you should just pay the school fee. Government of Jamaica, you're focusing on STEM and those things. Students who qualify, irrespective of their parental ability or finances, you want these children to stay and help the country and so on, then you really need to focus on the training, right?
Yeah,
Training.
but there are scholarships for the STEM, Mom.
Hmm?
I think there are scholarships for the STEM program.
There are, but not enough. And it really shouldn't be about the scholarship. It should be about, let me tell you what it should be about. You have the matriculation results, you qualify for the program, go. Pay maybe 1,000 US where maybe everybody can find that. You understand? And go into the school. That's what I'm saying. I think we're leaving behind persons who actually qualify and can't because for some reason they're not financially able to go into the schools. I think we're leaving those children behind. So we need to tighten that up, get the database going. And I think we don't have a database to have students. We need a database of students. And we need to know what they pass, what they don't pass, where they're going after high school, who's sitting at home, who gone a foreign, who is still here, so on.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, did I answer the question? So the question was, I'm answering the question about the real estate market.
But Mom, the real estate market, sitting on this side of it, I feel like certain types of real estate are going quicker while other types of real estate are really dragging on the market right now.
Right. So like the condos are dragging, right?
Yeah.
Condos in St. Andrew are dragging. But I think that was just an overbuild. In other words, they didn't do their market research. First of all, it's really young people going to condos, not old people like me. We hate apartments, right?
You buy them for investment.
Look at the young persons, can they afford this condo versus this old person? So this old person might have the finances to can afford it. So yes, I'm old, I have the finances, can afford it, but I'm not going to buy it. I'm going to go on the North Coast and buy a house instead of staying in St. Andrew with those high-rise buildings. The elevator may fail. This and this can happen. I can't get up to my apartment and so on and so forth. Knee problem, all kind of problem. Back problem, all kind of problem. Wheelchair, walking stick, you name it. Market research. Some developers jumped into the market without doing the research. They just say, yeah, man, some people are burning them, start to buy them. Don't worry. So yes, the condos are lagging, but North Coast is selling.
Shakira wants to know, or Real Life wants to know, how can I put my house for Airbnb?
Tony, you can answer that.
Or
you put up your house at Airbnb, really and truly go on the Airbnb website
and upload the property.
And upload it.
And
in Jamaica, ensure that you have a manager who will see to the coming in and going out and the cleaning of the place and so on.
Right. And just make sure you see some of the basic Airbnb requirements, which is listed on their website.
Yeah. What's the website? I don't know where I get this cough from. Oh. And then I hear that COVID going around. I might have to go to the doctor. Sorry, everybody. So Airbnb has the requirements on the website. You have other sites to like booking.com and so on. But I think Airbnb website is the most robust of them. That will give, where you go and read everything there and it will really give you an idea. Plus, you can also look at listings in your area where you have your Airbnb. You can look at the forward bookings for those particular units and you'll have an idea if they're getting bookings and the price, what they're offering, and so on.
Shakira says, what are the housing hotspots now, apart from Kingston?
The housing,
Portmore.
Hotspots. Portmore is always a good spot. So is North Coast. Anywhere from Ocherios to
Draxall.
Trelawney. And then Montego Bay in itself proper. Ocean Point went down to Lucy, they did well. But that was because of pricing still. I don't know about the resales now. We're going to Portland and we will do well. We're the game changers in Portland and I'm sure everybody else will follow us. I'm sure they'll follow us, guys. I've seen the prices in Portland gone up now. They'll follow us for sure.
Joseph says, I believe the real estate market will have a severe downturn coming in the next 3 to 5 years. The cracks will first hit the Airbnb sector first. People in foreign are just starting to feel the economic change.
What exactly is the economic change in foreign? Let us know. What is happening in foreign? Well, I know I have a lot of wars going on. What's the economic change that's happening?
Naku Jam says, good morning. Morning, Naku.
Morning, Naku.
And Maxine says, Miss D, the parish council takes long to give your building plan back. They're slow.
Yes, really? They're slow. They said 3 months, but you have to keep calling.
For a regular house?
Yeah, keep calling. When your thing is submitted, you have a number, you have a track, you have a thing on it. Number? Yeah, you have a number they give you. So keep calling and checking. Where is it now? Where is it going next? Kind of thing. You know, how long does it take? Da da da. You having any problems? Or let me know. So I can let my architect know. Da da da.
If they have a system in place, why you need to follow back on it? Like,
because there's no system in place. There's a system on paper, but there's no system of follow up. So there's a system in place that says, okay, yes, you must get back this thing in 3 months. But is there a system that says this young lady or young man, they have this on their decks? How long are you supposed to have this on your decks before you pass it to the next person? How long? It can be forever. Because there is no standards. That's what I found. There are no standards.
But even you, the staff member, you have this paper on your decks for 3 months. You don't think you should move it along? Why you have them piling up on your decks?
It's trading to that, you know. You can't come there every day and sit down and don't do no work. And nobody asks you for it. What do you think? It's sit down on TikTok all day.
Yeah, but well, maybe because I spend most of my adult life being self-employed. So if I don't work, there's no pay.
Right. So in them system, them getting paid for 30, irrespective. You have any more questions?
We do. Lexi wants to know, do you need to have your house insured before you can get equity out of it? Is that a requirement by the bank?
Even if it's not insured, no. When you're getting the loan from the bank, they will have it insured for peril, yes. So I wouldn't worry about getting insurance, no. Just apply for the loan, and in that process, they will insure.
Okay.
Because the bank is going to want to make sure that, remember, it's them giving you the money, you know, so they're going to want to make sure that it's covered with something because the house can be destroyed, right? If it's destroyed, then they no longer have an asset.
Joseph says economic changes are coming, not for the better. Be prepared. People save and wait for the moment.
What economic change is coming? And save where? In the banks that may collapse? Where are you going to save? What are you going to do? I mean, save? Who said that? Joseph?
Yeah.
Joseph, give us a better plan than save. Because if an economic collapse is coming, my history tells me that it's going to be through the banks. Like what happened in Jamaica, right? With the whole high interest rate FinSat debacle. So, and we did have an economic collapse. It happened through the banks. So tell me, give me a suggestion, a better plan than saving. Because if there is an economic collapse, savings won't help you. You may not have access to the savings. And even if you do have access to the savings, prices skyrocketing economic crisis, you know. What that little money you think you have, finish in no time. So give me a real solution. What should we do? Think, what should we do?
Or
No.
maybe the economic collapse will make prices go down, so you can wait to buy something cheap.
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
What you going to buy cheap?
I don't know. Whatever collapses in the economic downturn.
Yeah, so what will you buy?
So maybe an apartment.
Collapses, what can you buy?
Those prices might go down.
You may have riots in the streets. You might have so many things. Like the other day, Microsoft had a glitch. Everything, nobody could access anything. Suppose that's what happened. Huh? Suppose a collapse happens where we cannot even come on a live stream like this because the system has just collapsed. There's no communication.
You have to go off the grid, Mom.
What do you do?
Buy a piece of land and build a board house and put solar on it and a big water tank in the ground. Spend the next year learning how to plant and grow food.
I mean, the next 3 months can't be the next year. I mean, you need food in that 3 months because after 3 months or so, the food supply dry up enough because you're gonna be eating out what is in those warehouses.
3 to 5 years. You have time.
Can't hear you.
Joseph said it's coming in the next 3 to 5 years. So you have next year to plan and build and prepare. Well, you don't want to live off the grid.
I might have to live off the grid, yes. The only thing I need to live off the grid now is solar.
I need water, Mom. Water.
I'm gonna need water. All I need to do is be near a water source, like Palmetto Pines.
Or have a big tank.
Yeah, I have a big tank and be near a water source. So the truck can just pick up the water at the well beside me, drive through the gate in my tank. I make sure I have rainwater harvesting. So when it does rain, I'm collecting the water. That's something to consider, yes. But you still have to have a land big enough to do that. So the 6,000 square feet.
No, but you're on 2 acres, you can do what you're talking about.
Yeah, if you're on 2 acres, where are you going to find 2 acres? But let us say you just have limited resources. To buy 2 acres in Jamaica, you need some money. Depends on where you are. No, maybe. Up in the hills, yeah. If you have 12, 13 million, you can get 2 acres up in the hills, can't you?
Maybe for less.
Maybe for less? Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe. So
I think the biggest challenge is the water. You want to be near a water source, but if you organize yourself properly, you can put in the tank, concrete tank that is, and collect enough water. So even if rain don't fall for a year, you have water in the tank.
yeah, because you wouldn't be wasting water. Back in Mandeville, that's what they do actually. So in Mandeville, they build their water tanks are actually so on like a basement level. That's where they have their water tank. And they actually collect rainwater and they survive off that because they don't have municipal water in some areas. And that's what they have. So that sounds like it could be a plan. This bill designed now for off-grid living, right? At Palmetto Pines, we're going to be ensuring that all houses and buildings that we put up have the rainwater harvesting, right, feature. And yes, we need to put in a tank somewhere on the property. So we do have a water tank that's going to be NWC water, but we also in design need to put up other tanks to catch rainwater because we need to water crops and so on. And we also have
Norwich, not Palmetto Pines.
Sorry, Norwich. Sorry, mixing them up. Talking about Norwich, Portland, everybody. So yeah, so the buildings that we put up, like the condos and so on, the clubhouses and all of that, will have rainwater harvesting. Plus, each person building a building on lots will have rainwater harvesting as is a part of the design. We also have an area reserved for crops, right? Plus, the entire community will be designed for crops. So I said we're going to have some flowers and so on, but we definitely will have raised beds for tomatoes, cucumbers. So you literally can walk through the whole scheme and pick those things. That's how the design is going to be, right? The mango trees, the ackee trees, and so on. We're deliberately planting those things. So, come to think of it, HOMESTEAD, that's the name of the company. So HOMESTEAD at Norwich, that's the name of the development. So, Tony, we already have our sustainable plan in place. So if you're actually living in there, you will have access to the fruit trees and all of that. So we said we could stay there for 1 year and lock up in the place with. We have enough food, we have enough water. We put up the solar panels, we don't have no problem. We're good.
Like a Starlink.
I put up a Starlink. Oh yeah, so we get both Starlink. Yeah, that's true. So that sounds like a plan. No, that sounds like a plan. So instead of saving the money, you actively use the money now to start to put these things in place so that you and your family can weather the crisis. Right.
So Connie says good morning, and Kuwait says greetings. How much are Portland lots? Would it be good for land banking?
Well, I always say land banking. You're gonna do land banking with the first person's name on the title. That way, that's the lowest price that you will pay for the land, right? It can only go up from there. So in that regard, I would say yes, it's good. But we really don't want you to land bank. You want you to purchase the land, build a house, and be part of the community. Right? We're trying to avoid having lots of empty lots all over the place. So there will be some designs for the houses that you can choose from and build it, you know. But we want our community to come together. As I said, you're talking about economic crisis. If you're in that development, you're supposed to can weather economic crisis. How many years does we have? 4 years, Tony?
3.
3 years. So we have to get it. We have to get it together in the 3 years. We have to. Because Tony and I may have to come from there live, take care of ourselves and only be there. So living off the land And you know, the K school, that's the School of Agriculture, is just down the road from us. That school. So in terms of people resources to help us to put in these crops and so on, show us what to do and so on, we have that resources right down the road from us. So Portland is actually a very good parish for sustainable living. Portland, that parish grows anything, soil is good, so shouldn't have a problem. Any more questions?
Alia says, good morning and blessings to you. And Joseph says, Claudia, please go have that coughing checked. Yes, mom, I've never heard you cough like this so much.
Yeah, I need to get it checked.
Mm-hmm. And I new strain of COVID is serious. It's like a sneak attack.
What is a sleep attack?
The new COVID virus.
Oh yeah, I heard about. Yeah, I forgot. How do they know though? They must go to chest X-ray and all of that. Cause
Or they put a thing up your nose
oh, you mean and check if you have a virus?
if you have COVID.
If you have COVID. Mm-hmm.
So Kanye has a question. I have a property in Jamaica and I have a family member living there for over 15 years without paying any rent. Would it be difficult to get the person to leave the home?
Give them a notice. Give them a notice to leave, and that's the only way you're gonna know if it's gonna be difficult.
But
Give
you
them a
think you
written notice.
can't give them a notice? You can't just say, come out of my house?
You can. They're living there with what? You said no rent, you said?
Yeah, no
You
rent.
put them in the property. They were paying rent before. You put them in the property. If they were a tenant and you put them in the property, give them a notice. Give them a notice to leave or ask them to leave. Or just go in there and take over your property. I don't know why I'm not afraid to do that. Send a locksmith in there, go in there, change the locks, blah, blah. Or give a notice. That's how you're going to know how easy it is them going to leave.
But I'm wondering though, how do you have family member in your property for 15 years?
That's easy. You're not paying attention.
But you don't need access to your property.
Maybe they don't. Maybe they don't. We have a property that we don't go to. I mean, as a matter of fact, as I tell you, you must leave houses locked up, guys. Do not leave your property locked up. Pay attention, right? But it can be easy to not pay attention.
Yeah, the years just passed by quickly, I guess.
You're not paying attention. Maybe overseas. Maybe you don't live in that parish. Or maybe up in the hills like Cooper's Hill. You say every minute you think about driving up there, you say, oh my God.
That's not reaching you, mom.
That's exactly what's reaching me.
But yeah, give them the notice, man. Like, I don't understand.
You're beautiful in there, girl.
And like, why hasn't the family member made other provisions for themselves? They just plan to live there free forever. Like a long time, you know?
Yeah.
Maybe they put them in there because of some crisis that they were having at the time.
Yeah.
Take for themselves long time.
Mm. Yeah, they should have. But sometimes that's how it goes. All right. So you have another question? Somebody said they have a 4 million for 7 acres. 7 acres cost 4 million. Is that what you're telling us? Kodish off grid. Are you selling 7 acres of land for 4 million? I see a question here. Good morning, ladies. I'm planning to do addition on my property. How do you go about that? Insurance on the addition side. The loan will deal with that. The loan people will deal with that. Oh, but you're not taking a loan, you're going cash. Calling your insurance rep ask them to reassess the property. You know, all of that's me. I don't do that personally. Worst case, a hurricane blow, then blow out the windows. Whatever insurance was on it must get replace some windows. I tend to build block and steel houses with slab roofs, so I'm not too worried. Maybe an earthquake, but then the houses are built well, so I still don't have a problem. And if an earthquake hit down everybody else and devastate the area, then maybe insurance company can have a payout. But um, as somebody once said, Claudia, why don't just self-insured? Pay the money to yourself every month.
We in this world have that discipline.
You have that discipline, pay yourself the money every month, and pray that there is nothing. Because if there's a hurricane, the windows and doors get affected with that. Outer windows and doors, you can't replace doors.
Alea is asking, is
flooding might happen too.
In Jamaica?
Hmm?
Alea wants to know if home inspection is done in Jamaica.
Home inspection?
And who provides it before you purchase a house?
You have home inspectors in Jamaica, yes. But they usually call home engineers. It's usually engineers who do it, like structural engineers. So you have to employ one of them to do it. If it's an older house you buy, you're thinking, you need an inspection, yes. I can give you a number for a gentleman who does that. And you reach out to him. Just WhatsApp me and ask me, I'll give you the number.
Maxine says, been waiting since March. The plan is a 5-bedroom. I am tired to call and check Manchester Parish Council.
If you're in Jamaica, walk into the Parish Council. Find out where it is.
I think Maxine
is in walk into the Parish Council. The Parish Council is a public place. They have to talk to you.
Yeah, I think Maxine is in Mom.
Find out. Send somebody there. Find out who has the type you plan on their desk sitting. And where is it going next? What is the hold up? Does it need any changes? And talk with some authority too. It shouldn't have been there that long. They usually write though to the architect or you get an email to say that this is what's happening and this needs this and so on. They usually do that. So I'm surprised. Send them an email. I don't have Manchester being so delinquent though.
Isn't the architect or draft person who submits to the parish council?
Right. So maybe they did send an email to that person.
Their job
you need to find out if find out from your architect or draftsman if they got any correspondence from the parish council, and email the parish council and ask them, give them the number and let them go look it up and tell you what's going on in writing.
Right, and she needs to have a serious talk with her architect because they're not doing their job.
The best way to deal with parish council still is to walk in there. Any parish council.
Any government office, the best way to reach them is to walk in there.
Yeah, that's true.
You make a million phone calls and you go there and you screw up your face 2 times and you get what you need done.
You don't have to screw up your face, but once you present yourself, things move like clockwork because it's like them have a face now to the thing. I don't know. But walk in best way to deal with any government agency in Jamaica, I'm telling you guys, just walk into the place, get it done. All right, don't make them frustrate you over a phone call. Like I'm calling, I have to submit now a development drawing for St. Anne. You call the St. Anne Parish Council, them said, oh, you need 25 copies. The surveyor called them tell him 15 copies. You know, never go walk. So I'm gonna have to drive there next week, this week coming, go into the place and get it from the horse's mouth, so to speak, because I don't know who I'm talking to and them telling us all kind of crazy things.
But you know, I spoke to one of those printing places and he was basically alluding to like, you need to be serious with the parish council, submit 1 copy to them let them carry it through to wherever they want to do, and do all their corrections, and then you print your 15 or 25 copies.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. But not even that. Why we need to give them print? The thing is digital already. So we need to be able to submit it digital to them. It goes to all agents. Everybody will need to look at it. Submit whatever problems you have. Let us correct them. And then we print the copies, as you say, and put them on the files.
Maybe it's easier to see when it's in front of you on the paper, Mom.
Probably.
Get a whole view.
But the thing is, you think when they give you your approval, you better have some copies, because you cannot go to the council and get back a copy of that thing, They might ask you for a copy. What's going on? No system in place. So everybody walk into the parish code, not a problem. Just walk in there and talk to them.
So Ben says it's not a joke talk, and Coded says it's not a joke talk. It does take that much land.
2 acres for the for what?
To go off grid.
To go off grid.
Yeah.
I would say for one person to go off grid like that might be a challenge. On 2 acres. But on 2 acres, maybe 6 families could live on 2 acres, 10 families could live on 2 acres, and you share the cost. So you would share the land cost, the development cost, all of that. Even building of the catchment area, and all of your roofs go to the catchment area.
Yeah, I think 4 families could do it. I don't think 10 families. I think 4 families could do it.
Well, 4 families could do it, but 4 what kind of families? 4 families with money. But the more families you have, is the less per family it's going to cost. It's a cost.
You also have to do more food, which is what you're trying to secure.
Tony, you can't talk about more food. Food, one ackee tree, when it starts to bear, can feed more than 4 families. Come on. Come on.
Boy, but you have to plant more than one. You have to plant different types of tree, because ackee not going to bear all year round.
Right. Nothing wrong with that.
And also have to make sure ackee and breadfruit bear at the same time. I am going to draw for flower.
But tell you, man. Well, we will see when we get to Portland.
Mm-hmm.
We have to plant. I'm telling you, food waste in this country. So much wasted, right? Right. You still have mangoes at Palmetto Pines, or it finished now?
Finish.
No more mangoes on the tree?
I haven't seen any.
You see blossom?
No.
No blossom. But you have pear coming in now, right?
Yeah, pear coming in. And I think it was breadfruit.
Breadfruit come in. Ackee come in.
I don't know. I haven't. Where I am, I don't see any ackee.
Okay. But pear, about the nestberry, them come in, I look for them nestberry there now. Or you don't walk around that side?
I walk around there, but honestly, I don't know the nestberry tree, so it's not something I'm actively looking at.
I'm gonna have to come there, man. I'm gonna come there today. Nestberry tree. Yes. So
I'm more trying to avoid frogs right now.
Avoid what? The frogs?
Yeah.
Well, in some countries they eat frog. So at least you can say, yes, you have frog population, you will have food. You have to learn how to cultivate frog, right?
Coder says 4 million for 7 acres. Oh, that's not a bad price. Dwayne says, good morning, ladies. I'm planning to do an addition on my property. How do you go about the insurance on the addition? Oh, you answered this one already, right, Mom?
Yeah, call your insurance, right?
So Kanye says, never pay rent. That's the family member that's in our house. The notice and see what your challenge is. And then, Mom, once you get a notice and they refuse, then it's basically just getting one of those
courts,
put it through the courts.
Yeah,
and then
court. You can go to the court yourself. And then write up the summons, serve it, they carry it back to the court. that you serve it and then the court will set a date. Court will put it in the books for the date.
That takes about what, a year if they resist?
No, the judge is not lenient now. The judges say come out.
Okay.
The judges will issue the notice. Judges don't want the courthouse pack up back and forth with that kind of thing now. So them learn them lesson. So that's not a hard thing these days. Just make sure you attend the court so that you can get the notice and then you take it to the bailiff and the bailiff deal with it after that. Pay the bailiff and the bailiff deal with it after that.
Nadine says homesteads are the way to go. Come together, buy some acreage, share the cost to subdivide and put in infrastructure.
Right. So that's what we did with Ecosted at Norwich. So that's how we did. That's how the whole thing started. So we're on that journey. We are quarter way there. Let me see. Land acquisition, approvals, build, or we're halfway. So we'll get land acquisition out of the way, approvals out of the way. Where we're at now is build stage. That's where the money come in now. Anybody in here have a whole heap of money? That's it now. That's the rough part, the build stage.
So Tanya wants to know, would it fall under squatters' rights? Like, yeah, no. The person is 15 years.
Yeah, it can. 12 years or more undisturbed. That's why I need to give the notice. That's why I need to work. That's why I need to give the notice, guys. Right? And pull, give the notice and start to get active on it. You have any more questions?
Looking. Currency wants to know, when you buy Palmetto, how soon are you expected to build?
I don't think there's a restriction. Is there a restriction on timing?
No, there's no restriction.
No restriction on timing, but you should build right away though. Build if you have the money, start building. Don't wait.
Sukanya wants to know, they were taking care of the property at first. So I'm wondering, if I ask the person to leave, can they get a lawyer and make it difficult?
They can, but they probably won't. So stop having preconceived notions. Just get with it so that they can know what you're up against. Don't conjure up all these thoughts in your head. Just give them a notice and go from there.
Mom, are you frozen? Yes, you are. I wonder if she lost signal. All right. Alia says, okay, thank you. I will call you. Horsedead Kofat says, Manchester Parish Council is a joke. Everyone, can you hear me still? I'm trying to figure out if I'm the one that's frozen or if it's mom. And I think it's mom. I think mom lost her signal. Okay, so you can hear me, then it's definitely mom. Okay, she's offline. She'll probably call me if something is wrong. All right, let's just continue until she comes back. So Currency says, it is shameful, ineffective, and efficient what goes on in these government offices. And it's a poor reflection on our nation. It is. But you have to remember, government is made up of the people of the nation. So we can only blame ourselves for what's happening. Any lots available in St. Anne? Yes, currently we are selling 2 lots out in Draxall area. Let me see if I can recall them. One moment. We have Hills of Draxall. We had 2 lots. We sold one. Let me see if I can find the one that's still available. And we also have 2 lots for sale in right beside Hills of Draxall. That's Napa Heights. We also have lots. Just have a look. Right, so our Napa Heights lots, it's 28,000 square feet of land, and the asking price is 185,000 US. That's in the Napa Heights. And the other lot that we have is in the Hills of Draxall area. And that one, let me see if I can find it. Hills of Draxall. All right, the other one is 1/2 acre of land, and that one is being sold for right 1/2 acre for 175,000 US. That's in the St. Anne area. Those are 2 that we're selling now. Currency says, I'm thinking of a concept similar to EcoStead with land near a river or stream and communal solar system built in the overall development. Oh, Currency, that should be really nice. You should definitely go ahead and do that. Are you offering the community for resale, or is it that you're going to join with persons and just build it as a self-sustaining community together? Or you're going to go into like development mode and resell them to the person who want to live like that. Dion says, I like walking through Palmetto Pines. The land is so lush and fruitful. Yes, it is, Dion. And I'm really hoping that when persons get their lots, they won't just build it out in houses. They will actually replant some trees and flowers and fruit trees and stuff, because the land itself is very fertile. Robert says, looking for some land in St. Anne. Yes, so we have 2, Napa Heights and Hills of Draxall. You can contact us about that. I'm still not sure where my mom is. One moment. Let me see if I can get her. One moment. Let me just give her a call and see if she's okay. The Buffalo says, unfortunately, family feud over land in Jamaica has caused many bad outcomes. Yes, it has. But maybe this one won't be the case. Some family members can be reasonable. You're back? All right. Okay. Yes.
All right, everybody, sorry about that. Everything just shut down. So we just had an economic crisis.
Did you forget to charge your laptop?
It was plugged in. I don't know. It was plugged in, but the plug here now was plugged into the strip. Oh, the strip is not on. Oh, there's a power button on the strip. Technology.
All right. So Currency says, she says, I'm thinking of a concept similar to HOMESTEAD with land near a river or stream and communal solar system built into the overall development.
Yeah. How many persons would be interested in that? Give us a thumbs up.
Yeah, I think lots of persons would be into that.
To find the river. Tony, you need an intake form for that so we can start something going to see how many persons would be interested in that.
Mm-hmm.
Rivers are mostly in St. Mary, St. Portland, maybe St. Thomas. Yeah, St. Thomas. But then Thomas, the east.
So do St. Anne have rivers?
Bogwalk also have rivers too. St. Catherine have rivers too.
No, I mean St. Anne.
St. Anne. St. Anne actually supposed to have 8 rivers. I think. Supposed to have 8 rivers.
Well, we know whatever feeds the Duns River Falls. That's one.
They have 8 rivers actually. So now is to find it. But Tony, you can do a quick form and post it. How quick you can do a form?
There is nothing quick about the forms, but I will create one.
Yes. All right, let me go answer the questions. I'm unable to scroll though.
Let me see if I can.
Somebody says it's not only in Jamaica that government offices have a huge problem. Monica, you're correct, but in USA, better accountability and more efficient, I guess. But you see, part of the challenge with Jamaica is that the bright people like you all, you guys listen to me, have migrated. That's part of the challenge. So, it's like you have followers in the system, no leaders now, followers. So followers trying to lead themselves. That's gonna be tricky, That's like having a lot of people trying to cross, and there's no Moses to guide them. That's what's happening in Jamaica. Rivers are in Western Jamaica. We're talking about Western, so you mean St. James, right? All right. I guess rivers are all over the island. I see some hand pinks waving. Oh, person's interested, man. And Leah Sharika. I agree. Current want. What does that mean, Monica? I agree. Current want. Hand pink waving, hand pink waving. Okay, current walk is waving. Monica says rivers are in. Nadine says interested in homesteading land, hand pink waving. All right, so maybe we could do a similar thing like HOMESTEAD, but more scaled down. So we go more simpler in terms of even how we build and the lots and so on. More rivers in Clarendon too, okay. And land in the west area is a little cheaper, okay. So we could look at that. Tony, while you do that, if you put up the articles, I'll go ahead with the articles. And then when you post the form, who is interested in a river homes, let's call it river homestead, a river homestead. So it must have so the criteria for this one is that it must have a river. And it says we must be prepared for crisis now. And I want to tell you the truth is, if there's going to be a crisis, you want to be in Jamaica. Because the truth is, you can plant your own food in Jamaica. We have sunshine, we have water. So you can plant your own food. Those other countries, you have to wait for the lorry and the other people to bring the food to you. Plus, you have to have money to buy the food. Whereas in Jamaica, you plant your own food, we share and so on. We don't need any money. I will put in solar systems. I will have a water catchment. Plus, we have a river source. So yes, I really think it would be easier to live. Put it in a private chat, Tony, so that I can click on it and read it.
Okay.
So not anymore. Monica said the land is not cheaper anymore. Did I miss any questions? My screen is jumping as persons put up, but the Buffalo Soldier says, should give me a thumbs up. Not able to scroll everybody. So Tony will pick up back the questions. But let me just get into how many articles you have here? So while we wait on Tony to drop the form in the chat, real estate developers love, labor of love, promises to redefine luxury. This came out July 1. Luxury speaks for itself. Not quite so, says Alex Issa, founder and CEO of Issa Homes, which has 3 developments on the way, each designed to set new benchmarks, transcending the definition of luxury living. Harmony Retreat and Syria luxury homes in upscale St. Andrew, corporate area developments, described by Issa as different locations, but beautiful in their own way. All right. So Issa is going luxury. Luxury. They're going luxury. All right. But it sounds to me like everybody here on live wants to go river. We want to be more sustainable living. That's what we're looking for. So they've gone luxury. Seem to have lost my feed. Okay. So they've gone luxury. Let's look at this other one. This one is about Manchester. So we're talking about the Manchester parish.
Mom, can we share your screen from your end?
Am I able to?
Yeah.
Nope.
Nope. Okay.
But I'm seeing it on the screen.
Okay.
Everybody's seeing it on the screen, right?
And mom's gone again. All right. All right. So I think I have the link up now for the grid for the homestead. Sorry. Let's see where mom went. Mom, can you hear us? Yes, we're back.
I don't know what's going on. All right. So
did your power go out again?
No, the screen just went blank a while ago. I'm wondering why.
Are you using the laptop?
But I'm not connected direct, so let me see if I can get through this. Are you seeing the screen with the Manchester development?
Yes, they are.
All right. For some reason I'm not able to scroll.
Let me see. Let me just scroll in. Can you see it, Mom?
I can't see, but I can't read it. All right, you go ahead and read it.
There is an imminent real estate boom in Manchester, catalyzed by recent Maypen to Mandeville leg opening of the East-West Highway. According to Simone Spence Johnson, president of the Manchester Chamber of Commerce and real estate agent with Keller Williams Realty, the Jamaican real estate market has undergone some major changes over the past few years, and there are likely to be even more development on the horizon. With the rise of remote work and flexible travel options, more and more people are looking to invest in vacation homes. In particular, the Jamaican real estate market is seeing an increase in demand for properties that can be used as vacation rentals. This trend is likely to continue as more people look to take advantage of the laid back Caribbean lifestyle that Jamaican has to offer, Spence Johnson said. Over the past few years, the focus of the Jamaican real estate investment market has primarily been focused on a mix of tourist villa, beachfront properties, or major housing developments within the corporate area. However, there's a growing shift towards a more diverse range of properties, including mountain retreats, eco-friendly homes, and broadening of areas of urban development. Parishes like Manchester, St. Thomas, Portland, and St. Anne are seeing major upticks in development and interest from developers, investors, and buyers. With the extension of the East-West Highway allowing easier and quicker access to more affordable communities, this trend is likely to continue as more people seek out unique and accessible alternative real estate options, Spence Johnson said. She further shared her insights during the Central Jamaica Business Expo at the Gulf View Hotel on Saturday, June 8th. The 2 day Enlightenment Expo was orchestrated by the Manchester Chamber of Commerce, Gulfview Hotel, and SNAPP Limited. The efficacy of real estate investment in Jamaica has stood the test of time, Spence Johnson said, highlighting the consistent appreciation of property values in the region. There has been a steady stream of people moving into the parish. We believe that the opening of the new leg of the highway has contributed significantly to this surge. People are looking for residential and commercial developments in Manchester, and as a result, there has been an increase in residential solutions for individuals in the parish. The Chamber of Commerce president said there are a few developments in progress around the parish that include both residential and commercial properties. Residents, she said, are also converting their properties to Airbnbs and other rentable spaces. Affordable housing. Some of the solutions cater to the average market, but not all. When great deals pop up, they do not stay on the market. We believe there is a great room for affordable housing solutions from both private and public developers and organizations, Sven Johnson said. The US 188 million Maypen Williamsfield leg of Highway 2000 has reduced travel time between Kingston, Mandeville, and other points west, with travel time between Maypen and Williamsfield below 15 minutes. The Airbnb market has significantly affected the rental market in the parish. It is extremely hard to find a rental property in the parish with a house or apartment. We need to get more options in this area. If we are to put a percentage to persons wanting to buy various rent it would be about 80% buying it to 20% renting. There are more players in the game looking to buy that rent. Maybe that is why the market is scarce in the parish, Spence Johnson said. That's the end of the article, Mom.
Okay. All right. So I think I'm hearing what we're saying on this live today is that luxury will be kind of different for us, right? For us, luxury is more niche, more being in touch with our natural surroundings and less about all these buildings. So I guess we are thinking that maybe our building footprint itself would be smaller, not condo type or all of those things, but real living with on a farm type property with a river and so on. One would need to also figure out if that would include animals. So me personally, I don't like animals, but animals for food, like chicken and goat and so on. So if we're naturally on a compound that's properly fenced for us, properly gated, then I guess we could have areas for goats and cow and so on because they will be properly protected with nobody thieving our things, thieving our animals, right, Tony?
Yeah.
And then we could also have natural things like the chickens and so running around on the compound, not in chicken houses and so on. So that's something to consider. Yeah. Claudia, please have a hot lime or lemon tea. Vitamin C will cut us now. Okay, so that's lime. You have lemon downstairs. Vitamin C, what in tablets? So text, so you said drink lime or lemon tea. I have those. Yeah, I'm gonna do that when I come off. All right. So you Tony, you post the form, eh?
Yeah, man, it posts.
All right, everybody. So you can fill out the form. Tony, put it in there when you come off live. Also put it in the description. So that persons can fill it out even after live.
Right.
As well. And as we go forward with the live, we can post it every week. So the persons who didn't come on, Aliyah says real lime. All right, so I'm gonna have to go to the supermarket for that because I think what I have is tea bags in the lemon. I think I saw lime in the supermarket actually. Yeah, let me go get that after this. I'll drive out and go get that. So it sounds like you want me to squeeze the lime in hot water. That's what it sounds like.
Currency said HOA fee would cover solar, Starlink, and other shared expenses. Yeah.
Right. And then we would have somebody who, the groundsman, job is not just to cut flowers, but to actively, hey Tony, yeah, we should really have a real live active farm like that because if it does get sticky, you want to have that place. And since we can do it now, we should. Don't sit and talk about it forever, ever. Amen. We should. I've always wanted the farm concept, but the truth is, you need big families to run farm. But the real crux of the matter and the truth of the matter is, if we all come together, we're like a big family, right? Because you really need big families to run farming. But if everybody come together, we're like a big family, and yes, we can do it. We can. I see the Buffalo telling us that many African diaspora returned to Africa and built many eco-friendly compounds living off the grid. So this would be a great idea for Jamaica. Oh yes, okay, they've done that. Okay, but why go back to Africa? Why not to Jamaica? Oh, the African diaspora, meaning they came from Africa before. Okay, yeah, got it. And then too, it would help us with the men. So the men would be there now. Because with these compounds, we need men. Women alone can't do it. But I see a lot of men saying, have any men here said yes yet? Tony?
With these handles, on we're not sure who's a man.
Handles. Oh, yeah. Can you see how many persons have filled in the form already?
My form doesn't ask gender. Let me look.
But based on the name, you'll probably know. But how many persons? And I guess when we get down to the nitty gritty of the meetings, because that's how HOMESTEAD started. We got to the nitty gritty of the meetings and then we figure out what is what. Leah says, I'm working on my money. I need to take action towards this. Because we're going after farmlands, I would believe we're not talking about main road. Or maybe if we get lucky, we might find it on the main road. We'll have to get really lucky.
You want to be on the main road?
No, I'm saying the rivers usually inland rivers coming out to the main. But we'd have to get really lucky to get that, you know.
And to think you got lucky already. You remember your 10 acre?
Yeah, I got lucky already.
Wasn't that on a main with a river?
The luck is gonna come back, guys, with everybody here putting their energy behind it. So what it means now, all of you will fill out the form, even who never fill out the form. Once you see the river land come up somewhere, like you're doing your search and you see it, send it to me so that I can investigate it. That's what you do now. Everybody now needs to start looking. So you know your cousin have some land, Manchester, they have a river and I'm willing to sell it. You let me know so we can go and investigate it. How many persons fill out the form, Tony?
5 so far.
5 so far. All right. So as we go through, we will see. Group economics is the way to go. The Buffalo Soldiers, yes, it is the way to go. I think so. With some persons having small amount of children, some not having any children, we really need to work together too. Because Jamaican families tend to have gotten smaller and smaller. Everybody only having one child or none, right?
And they can build a block and steel tiny house.
Yeah, they
tiny
can.
house is just a footprint.
Yeah, it's just a footprint. Currency walks. Even if you're working on your money, sign up the form. Or Nadine giving me a formula. Lemon, lime, garlic, onion, ginger, cayenne, turmeric, only for taste. Sip over the day. Do enough to have tonight. Okay. Hold on, let me take a Tony. No, let me take a picture of this.
A screenshot. Okay. That means you must blend the ingredients, man.
Blend it. Don't squeeze the lemon and lime. Must blend it with the skin and everything. Oh. Garlic, onion, ginger, cayenne, turmeric. Cayenne. Do I have turmeric?
You probably do. You probably have it in a tea bag somewhere.
The only thing I don't have here is lime. How about everything else? Okay, I'll get this done. All right, blend the ingredients. Somebody said no sound. Oh, sound is back. All right, so any more questions, anybody?
I think that's it.
All right, so those of you interested in the group with the river and all of these things, let us fill in the form so that we can assess how viable it is and how and if you know anybody selling land with the river. I got the perfect land to do this one on.
I wonder if we can find flat land. That would make construction easier.
Riverland flat usually is terrain because the river goes to the lowest point. So usually you'll have some terrain. Usually. And then you was on Portland. Hi, Mark. No, we're still working out the costing for Portland. We don't have that yet. That's the challenge.
Do you always get estimates from contractors?
Yeah, it's out to the contractors, so they're to give us the costing, but they haven't. That's what we're waiting on.
Okay.
Any more questions? Morning,
No.
Mark.
No more questions as yet. We might actually finish live early.
Okay. What time is supermarket home, Tony?
It's a Sunday, so I know in the week it's 8. It's sure on a Sunday.
Oh, can we search we're having a Riverland right now? Let me just check Tony.
Okay.
Is my screen sharing or
Mine. Give me a minute. Which parish? Or how do I know if it has a river? Mom, I'm not hearing you.
I muted my mic because I was coughing.
Oh, I was asking you like how you search for river, or you just have to search everything. Or river not important.
River is what's important.
Yeah, but you can create water source.
Not river. I think the river would be the game changer.
Gotcha.
So with Norwich, the view is the game changer. But for this particular property, we're talking about river. So it has to have a river.
Wow.
So how do you
Well, I have some here that says waterfront, river, or creek, but there's nothing. Nobody's has that click as a search criteria here. View river. 4 comes up when I put view for river.
4 come up? Where are they?
I'm gonna pull them up. And river.
View river. Where are you seeing that? In site influence?
Yeah.
Oh, view river. See it now.
2
come up. You said 4 came up?
5. No.
5 came up. Okay, so I need to go check out this criteria here. Do they really have river? They should. Let's see.
Let me see.
View river for sale. Okay, I get 12. Anova. River. I don't see any river here, so.
Like it's on some form of main. Oh, to the river there. The river is across the street.
Which one is that?
Um, Saxham, Hanover, 15 million.
5 acres.
4.9, yeah, 5 acres.
The river is across the street. How you know?
Based on the map. Something here with attachment. Attachment smaller.
No. That's too
Located in a rural community, 5.3 baths, various types of trees such as mangroves, ackee, coconut. There is also a river on the property that is suitable for farming, irrigation, and animal rearing.
Which
Approximately
which one is that?
the town. This is Lambs River.
Lambs River.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this one is Westmoreland, and this is 10 acres.
Yeah.
Okay, it has a house on it already too. Okay, so this one is let's see, 10 acres. Lambs River, 5 bed, 3 bath, 10 acres. Um,
A big house.
I'm not seeing where it says there's a river.
Yep, see the river here. Picture.
Are you showing the pictures online?
Are you seeing my screen?
Um, checking. That's a river. Okay. Continue scrolling. Which parish is this?
It is in Lambs River, Westmoreland.
Hanover.
Westmoreland.
Oh, Lambs River, Westmoreland.
There's
Let's
a
see this again. Westmoreland, Westmoreland. That's where Nigger is. Westmoreland, Westmoreland.
Yeah, but I don't know where where is Lambs River itself.
Okay. There's a house on it, 50 million. So it slopes down, I would imagine, to the back.
Yeah, I think that's where the river is. But it's obviously accessible because they walked down there and took a picture of the river. But they built the house right up at the front of the road.
Hmm. Okay. Anything else?
What is this? Rio Nuevo Tower Isle, 4.7 acres. This looks cute. It's literally called Riverview Garden Estate.
Are you sharing screen? Because
If you're seeing it, it's shared, Mom. Are you seeing it?
I'm seeing it, but I've actually gone into my system to look at it.
Oh,
I used to have a river too. I'm seeing a lot of house though. Where's the river? Come on, guys. Where's the river? What I see is what looks like a trickle of water. Oh, oh no. I see the river. Where is this?
Oh, the tree house is a nice touch.
Yeah. Where's this place?
Rio Nuevo.
that are right on the north coast.
Mm-hmm.
What's the cost?
100 million, 155 million.
I know where this is.
Mm-hmm.
I know where this is. It's a good location. This is right across from the Cool Oasis gas station when we turn when we're going to Tranquility Glades.
Okay. Good location.
Yeah, I can look at it, but the size is small.
Why you think the size is small?
It's only 4 acres, 4.7.
Oh. So how much? Wait. So how much acreage do you think we need to do a homestead?
Mm, hold on, let me see. Nestled in the serene Renovan, this breathtaking property offers a perfect fusion of nature and comfort. Picturesque river view, this 4-acre haven boasts a charming two-bedroom, two-bathroom dwelling house. Enter a world of natural beauty as you explore the lush floral gardens and thriving coconut and banana farms. Hmm. For a unique experience, ascend to the treehouse overlooking the river, connected to the main house by a suspended bridge. Imagine walking up to the soothing sounds of the flowing water, enhanced by an indoor waterfall and stream. Riverview Garden Estate is eco-friendly, powered by solar panels atop the house, ensuring sustainable living. This prime location offers convenience with Ocho to the west and Arcabesa to the east. Yeah, this is right on the north coast.
Mm.
This
So
is
if you
right
want
as you leave
to afford
Ocho
it,
As you leave Ocho like you're going to Boscobel, you come to the Cool Oasis gas station right at Content.
mm, that suspended bridge looks scary though. I don't know if I'd be walking on that.
Riverview Garden Estate, and they've done some work already actually. But 4 acres sounds small. What about Hector's River? I see one in Portland.
We looked at that, remember?
Did we actually go there?
No, we looked at it on the map, remember? And we're saying the river was to the side of the property. Yeah, so the river here to the side, and that it was up on a hill. You'd have to go down to the river. Well, I guess going down to the river wouldn't be bad either.
This one on a main though.
Yeah, I know what I mean.
Oh, but it's on the seaside.
Yep.
No,
But
this not going to be good for animals and stuff.
oh,
It's on the seaside. That means I'm only for rock stone. Not good for farming. No. No, no, no. That one in Rio Nueva is a good one.
mm-hmm. Well,
Mhm.
you need more land.
Depends. If they have a bit of a room to the acre. The group would have to get together on the side. If you're going to go with a 5 acre, you're talking about really small, like no more than like a small two bed house.
I mean, no more than 1,000 square feet house.
No more than a two-bedroom house. And the footprint would have to be small because you're only talking about um 4 acres. So literally it's like you would say 1 or 2 acres in just
Or you
maybe.
go vertical, not
Yeah.
a townhouse, but like a townhouse. You put one of the bedrooms downstairs and then you put the other two upstairs.
But the land footprint of is small.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, like a tiny house, but you have it upstairs. So you have two levels.
Right. So you see another one here now. So it looks like the riverlands are pretty pricey. So I'm looking at 5 acres, 4.7 acres, or 155 million. Then I see Hector's River, 5 acres, 187 million. Then I'm looking at 819 acres. Oh
Where?
my God. 623,000. 600, I can't even call it. What is that? 622 million? I can't even call the number. 623 million. No, this is a river. Show that one, Tony. Orange River.
Give me the number because I'm not seeing it.
Then will come up in your search. It is 78985. 78985. Orange River, Montego Bay. So this one, historic 819 acre property with breathtaking views of the ocean and the city of Montego Bay. What?
Oh, the river is nice.
Free flowing river and spring. Multiple buildings. Previously a hotel and attraction. And all infrastructure in place of prime usage as residential, ecotourism attraction, hotel villa, and or agricultural purposes in Williamsfield, Montego Bay, St. James. Orange River Ranch Lodge operated as a 24-room hotel with an additional wooden structure great house, 3 other concrete buildings for living quarters, stable house and storehouse, with hotel accommodations, camping facilities, mountain hiking, birding, cycling, river bathing, swimming, canoeing, horseback riding on offer. The property offers endless possibilities. Just 20 minutes from Fairview, less than 30 minutes from the airport, and a few minutes from 3 major housing developments: Estuary, Meadows of Irwin, and Montego West Village. I am definitely going to look at this property.
Alea said, this is the property.
Look at the river.
Not only that, too, it offers so many things that what you could do, even though you're living on a compound, you can offer it in the summertime for children who are doing summer camp, and you can offer it for, let's say, backpacking canoe as a way for it to earn its keep while it's doing the other things.
Mm-hmm. Have the view. You have the river.
But what the family who owned this happened? Like, they just abandoned it? What? Like, they forgot they owned it?
I'm looking at this building and I'm seeing that the building itself is in ruins. Are you showing the pictures, Tony?
Yes.
Let me get back to your screen. We definitely have to look at this. Maybe we can work out a deal. It's 819 acres, everybody. Endless possibilities. This is like a 10-year project.
10-year, you mean lifetime. Your generation into my generation, into Xander and Zaven's generation. Everybody would have to come together.
Everybody, let me see the pictures. Let me come back to screen. I get so excited about river now, not even realize the time. All right, scroll, Tony, scroll. Let me see.
Pictures are like endless.
Drone pictures, these.
Mm-hmm.
On to the buildings. They must have the buildings up.
Yeah, those are at the start.
All right. one. So this is one building.
So this is two buildings, the 24 hotel and then something else.
That there, so look like that was a swimming pool there, so.
Mm-hmm. The asking price is 4 million US.
Continue scrolling. Well, that's a swimming pool.
It's land now, man. They don't take any more pictures of the building.
You sure?
Yep.
But I was looking at. Which I was looking at again. Hector's River, right?
No.
Which one are you looking at?
The one that you sent me.
What's it called?
Montego Bay. It's called Orange River.
Wait, did you show the river?
Yes.
But I'm seeing buildings on mine in detail.
We looked through those already.
Yeah, but put them back on the screen. I think I saw a two-story building. Oh, so this look like in it. So the river is there. Drive to the property. Some water tank that look like some pond. So that two-story building was the hotel. This one.
Yeah.
Let me see the next picture. So it look like it's in a.
This can repair. Might just need a new one. Maybe this was the clubhouse.
I'm going to look on it and see what village if a block and steel.
The Buffalo Soldier says 4 million is 40 people at 100K US each. 80 people at 50K, 50,000 US each. Alea says wedding could be done for photos. Yeah.
We need more money. We're gonna need money to renovate this stuff and do the subdivision of the other areas. So you're gonna need more people. 800 or some acres, you certainly can. Let me go look at the terrain first, though. All right, so we'll look at this one. Any more for us to look at? We look at the Rio Nuevo one. It's just so what is it? How much you getting it per acre? Somebody do the maths. 804 million divided by 819. How much is it per acre? And this other one at Rio Nuevo, what's the US price, Tony?
$4,884. One at Real is for $1 million US.
All right, so $1 million US at Rio divided by, that's only 4 acres, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or 4.7, I think I saw. No, you said 1 million US divided by.
Let's start 999.
So that's 200,000 per acre. And the other one was how much US? 4,000 US.
4 million US.
4 million US divided by how much acres?
819.
I get this for 4,000 US an acre. Price seem high. 4,000 US. How much are 4,000 US equal? So 4,000 US times 150. 732, okay. 732,000 Jamaican an acre and a million. But is the whole thing usable? I have to go visit this.
Mommy, you can make it usable. You know that.
And check it on the map.
This depends on what you do with it.
What about this other one at Maroon Town?
You have to give it a number because I'm not seeing those.
79287. What? Oh no, you're talking 2,743 acres. My God.
5.4 million US.
What does it have on it? Anything? Oh, this of the farm. This unique property spans over 2,734 acres of breathtaking land in Trelawney and St. James parishes. Nestled in self-enclosed valley with the head of the Martha Brae and another river flowing through it, this property offers an unparalleled opportunity for development, mostly flat terrain. The land boasts 1,234 acres of prime agricultural land, suitable for cultivating crops like sugarcane, pineapple, flowers, and coconuts. Additionally, it provides ample space for raising cattle and livestock. The property features an estate house located in the southern section that requires repair. Other buildings are a packing shed, washing shed, steel building, greenhouse, solar power facility, and storehouse. One notable feature is a Springvale marl pit, a functioning pit, wow, with a mining license, offering a significant reserve of high quality marl. The property is being sold as a whole. Marl pit is interesting, but I don't see no river. Oh yeah, them said them have a Martha Brae River, all right.
That's another one. They're doing some serious farming on this though.
This look like in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah. But you want to be off the grid, people can't find you.
Why not? I don't see the river.
Mommy, it's there.
I see the marl pit. Yes, there is a marl pit, which is good. Use it in your own construction. Sell marl, but I don't see the river. Are you the show the river?
It showed us something. Yeah, I see it here in the picture.
Hold on. I feel like we're talking to ourselves.
No, see them there on the chat talking. He just said jackpot. Currency working out some numbers for you. And Alea says lots of food sold already.
So, how strong the river look?
Martha Brae is a good river. And currencies develop it a small piece at a time and offer camping area.
The only challenge with this, it look like it's in the middle of nowhere, but check it out. No, like things in the middle of nowhere.
You think the Orange Bay one, the Orange River one is closer?
It looks so because I can't see Montego Bay. This one I can't see anything.
Oh yeah, it was something like it was 15 minutes from Mobe, I think.
When you're surrounded. What I like about this is a marl pit, but
what you'd use the marl pit to do?
You see them look like they want to mine the marl pit. Remember you can't mine this and sell the marl. What build roads all about. That's what them use this marl for. So, all right. So I better go look at which one? Orange River
Mhm.
and Rio Nuevo. Rio Nuevo is small enough. It's right on the main, right on the north coast, which gives us an advantage.
It's a million US though, and it can only hold a small amount of people.
Yeah, but the it's a small amount of money.
What, a million US?
And most of our footprint is not going to be big enough in terms of living.
Mm-hmm.
It seems to have the land seems to be fairly well. We know what the land will know how usably it is. You see, it's all good and well to have a whole heap of land, but it's not usable.
Mm-hmm.
The son of a cultivation already of bananas and what else he said? And coconuts.
That's the Rio Nuevo?
Yeah.
Okay. But that land looks sloping, like it slopes downwards. And if you see where the tree house to, it goes across the river. So it looks like the river runs through like the middle of the land.
Not based on the map. Matter of fact, I'm not even seeing the river going through the land. But in the property, it says it is there, but I'm wondering if it's really there river. Anyway, we'll go, we can investigate all of that. The land is lush because you can see all the trees and all the planting going on and so on. So, how big is the house that's there now? It's a two bed, right? So,
Yeah, with solar on it.
1 million US. Uh, There's an indoor waterfall and stream. Ascend to the treehouse overlooking the river. I don't think this river is on this land, Hold on, let me check it out. Tony, volume is
What happened to my volume?
giving it to you 1226476.
Oh, wait a moment.
Gosh, I need to get off live. Everybody now I'm interested though in this river thing though. Boy, and the coughing guy.
Go again, Mom.
1226476.
Uh-huh. People seem to like the Orange River one.
Mm-hmm.
Nadine says the Rio Nueva is too small.
Small. Um, is a 5 acres of whole heap of land. You might not think is a lot, but it is a
Okay,
lot.
this is the land, right?
Mm-hmm.
So this is the two-bedroom house right here. And this is the bridge here.
Where's the river?
That's what I'm wondering. If this is the bridge here, then is the river over the bridge?
Go to another view. Go to
Uh,
street view.
Usually the river is a blue line. I don't see a blue line.
You're on the right one. Is that a road running through the land?
This is the right one.
Oh. Where's the river?
I don't know.
Make your view smaller. One, two, two, six.
Oh, I see the river now. River is at the end.
2, 6.
You see the blue line? Here. It's not on the property, so it almost looks like it's across the street based on this map. Don't it? Looks like it's across the street. So there's a road called Lambkin Hill Road that runs in front of it. I don't know.
This river, yeah, looks like it's running behind. All right, so see if you pull in, Tony, you will see the main. So you see how close we are to the main. So that's the main, right? So the gas station across the street, and you turn and you come in. But I see the river. I know a river runs along there, because the river goes across the street to go behind where. But this river not on their land. So why? Is there anything between them and the river?
It's maybe the river looks like it runs maybe behind them.
Right.
This patch, this white patch that we're looking at here is the river. This white patch.
So it runs behind them.
All right, and this is them here.
No, it have a volume of Foreman, Fort Chatsworth.
That's the property on the other side of the river.
There's a property between them and the river.
This here?
Yeah. Going to your street view, and you see
Oh
it?
yeah, I see it.
And click on it. So all right. No, there's a property between them and the river that don't make any sense. Let's just quickly map the other one. Our YouTube live here is so long, guys. Hope you're not too tired. The other one was Orange Bay, which is the one everybody seems to like. And this one is, we're talking about 1279 179.
1279.
Yeah, 179.
179. One two seven nine 179. It's not mapping.
Not mapping. Right, so we'll have to get the tax paper from the agent, see if we can map this and pay this one a visit. It's a lot of land. Does have the potential. How many? 800 acres. I don't want 4 million.
Yeah, 4 million. The buffalo says, "We are loving this, but we know you have to get out soon. My eyes are wide and my ears are extended. Quite alert for this life."
What was that? What was that, Tony?
The buffalo. Future says, "With those price tags, these should be on the market for a while. Have a little time to gather up funds. Not necessarily in the future." Not necessarily, because you have overseas investors who see this and say, "Oh, we can turn this into a hotel," and they just buy it up.
Mm.
Yeah. Remember, it's not just like we who make these things.
Yeah.
It just came on the market too.
Other persons looking. This just came on the market, 53 days. This same one, this orange one we're looking at, 819 acres. People with deep pockets will buy this. I don't think it's not reachable for us. I think it's very reachable. As a matter of fact, just doing a little numbers here, and I realized that 4 million US divided by 200 is only 20,000 per person. We can more than house 200 persons on 800 acres and still have whole heap of space to do all the things that you dream of.
Not only that, too, we probably don't even need to host for 200 persons. You probably just need 200 investors in the idea.
Yeah, I'm not any kind of no, but remember the aim. Hi, Xander. Good morning. You're looking for your car. Not in here. Say good morning. Come tell everybody good morning. You don't want to talk. You see, yes, you don't see anybody. Hold on, let me show you Auntie Tony. Uh-oh. There is Auntie Tony right here.
Hi, Xander.
Hi. You can wave to her. Looking for your car, but I don't know where it is. Go and ask Daddy or Mommy for your car.
Ice water.
Ice water, babe. You want something to drink? Okay. Yeah. So, what happened? Remember, we're talking about sustainable development. So you would probably want to house some people, have housing. So if persons need to come in, they can.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we are Tony. I forget all this now. So it is what we're looking at. Just that one just came on the market. When you're interesting, just come on the market. You need to look on it if it just come on the market.
There is one as well in Discovery Bay now.
Yeah.
Yeah. In St. Anne. It's listed under development land though. Let me see if it's still here. St. Anne Discovery Bay. I need to take off the criteria. Where is it? Take off the filters. Listed on the development land. See here?
What's the number?
Oh, it's for more. They want 14,000
US.
Yeah.
Not, no man. You probably hold on. Tell me the number.
It is 79910. It's 600 acres, but it's more. It's 14.5 million US. They want for it.
14 million US as opposed to.
But it has like it has like a huge river.
Nature's best, flowing river, enchanting views, lush green landscape. Whoa, this is a discovery here right in my zone. Possibilities are endless. Opportunity to own a magnificent 600 acres of ocean view residential. Surrounded by a lush green fruitful ambience with a river. There's also an additional water tank with all infrastructure in place, residential ecotourism. The rear Boyne River runs through sections of the land. Neighbors, the Out of the Blue development. The property has a vast history with a 3-bedroom pimento dry station and house. Several spots on property to raise livestock. Enjoy the beautiful view of the Caribbean Sea. You're 45 minutes away from the, oh my God, this just come on the market too.
Yeah, 13 days.
Ouch. Ouch.
Too much heat.
Look at the river.
Yeah, this one has like a really good river. When I saw it, I was like, okay.
Wow. Oh,
Wait,
sweet.
I'm surprised. Funny enough, when you put in a search, it doesn't come up with river view. It's not there as a river view property,
Oh.
but it's nice.
Mm.
I mean, I heard that groan. It's a groan of pain.
Yeah. I'm in pain right now. 600 acres. But this is less acreage than
Yeah, you'd probably want to go with the Montego Bay one at 800 acres for 4 million US versus 600 acres for 14 million US. Yeah.
yeah, that's true. I mean, there is like,
And there's more buildings on the Montego Bay property.
I wonder if the price that property correct, man, or is that error? You say, just let me call the agent. Then make sure they didn't make an error with the pricing.
Like, and leave off a zero.
Not too much zero. Oh, US, yo. Maybe they made an error. But remember, when you're buying these properties, even with this building here, if this is not block and steel, it's not worth saving. And I'm looking at the Orange Bay one back. So, the roof is gone. That roof, not going to cut it. And you need money to do the what you need to be done. But there are lots of ways to get it. So, all right. So we look at this one, just this one for now, I think. Can look at Discover Bay to it right in my zone where I'm always, so it's an easy drive. Montego Bay a little bit far or stretchy.
Mm-hmm.
The Orange Bay one don't look that flat either, you know.
Well, you think it's only flat where them built already? But why you need flat land to do what, mommy? You can put the houses on the slight hill.
You need, if you're gonna farm, you need some flat areas.
Yeah, but you can plant on a slope to like cucumber and all those things. You can plant on a slope. You don't need to be
What
flat.
about farming?
And you can create flat. Remember that too.
Out of these only for hill or mountain.
Right? You could build up part of the land to create the slight flat you want and then put the vegetables on it.
Mm-hmm.
Jovan says, I recently saw a property in the Glen of a 3.3 million. I called to make an offer and was pleasantly notified that it was actually 33 million. The realtor laughed me to scorn. Typo.
33 million. It has a river on it.
Sharika says the 14 million property seems to have more flat lands and a wider river. The Orange Bay is hilly. Yes, that is true.
Orange Bay is hilly, yes, man.
I think you're gonna have more usable land in the Discovery Bay property and a bigger river.
In the Discovery Bay run.
Mm-hmm.
The river is nice. Interesting.
And it has a sea view to it, looks like.
Yes, it has a sea view, yes. When it's not sea view going after, it's river, remember? Keep your eye on the ball. I'm sure more rivers will come up, but the rivers seem to go fast. I noticed all the rivers here are just come on the system. So the other rivers went already. That was pretty quick.
Yeah, but you know what? Not surprising.
Hmm?
I'm not surprised that the river ones are gone.
Mm-hmm. And we said no to Springvale. What we're saying? Too much?
I don't think we looked at Springvale.
2,743 acres. 5 million US. This, oh yeah, I would say this one looks like it's in the middle of nowhere. It being in the middle of nowhere. This is the one with the marl pit. Okay. All right. Focus on one. So Sony set the system to alert us anything come up with a river.
Okay.
All right, everybody. Thank you so much for staying with us for so long. Everybody get excited about the river now. Which $14 million property Sharika was talking about? There was one for 14 million.
Discovery Bay, 14 million US.
Oh, that sound like 14 million US just sound like it's way off. All right, so we look at that. I can look at the Discovery Bay one too because I'm in the will probably be in the vicinity. I look at the Red River one too. That one easy to look at.
This one has no river, but it has 4 acres of mango already planted. That's not bad.
What's that? Where is that?
So this one in Hanover. I'm looking on the commercial section for properties that are farms already that
Mm-hmm.
are sold. And this
Mm-hmm.
one has 4 acres of chicken coop, 4 acres of mangoes already planted.
In Hanover, you said?
Yeah, that one is in Hanover.
For how much?
Um, this one is for 1.5 million. It's 170 acres. No river.
Wow, but no river.
Yeah.
Damn.
It has 200 coconut trees and 40 acres of watershed reserve with mature woodland. It has 60 heads of cattle, 12,000 birds. Like, it's not bad. It says 35 acres of it is flat and 40 acres is hilly and 55 acres is gently sloping.
So only 35 acres usable, 45 acres of watershed.
Hmm. And the 55 acres is gently sloping. You can put house on gently sloping. 4 acres mango, 1.5 acres lime, 200 coconut trees. It has a perpetual spring is the property's water source linked to a drip irrigation pipes, treated and stored in tanks. The tanks are already on the property. The farm tools include 2 tractors and a plow. It's 15 minutes from David Cottage Bridge. Crazy. Like, sometimes you can buy not just a raw land, but a working farm.
Yeah, but the aim of this was a river. The river, the main thing, is the spring big enough to be the river was a water source. Or
The
are we saying the river is the attraction? So there's a difference. If we're just looking for water source, then the spring will suffice. If we're looking for a river to enjoy and all of that. But so we have to define it.
mm-hmm. I thought we were looking for homesteading.
So we're looking for homesteading. So it's not a river to enjoy, but you just have a water source. Is that what you're saying?
That's what I was thinking.
All right. So we have to define it, guys. So in the no river nearby Aliyah, just a spring for some reason.
Maybe if you dig the spring deep enough, you'll get river.
All right. All right, let's jump off. Because I have a workman waiting on me now. So we will jump off now. Tony, you can do the further research. So we're looking into water source and the river. If we find both together, that's good. But water source will mean spring, spring head, all of that. But if we find both, well.
Like I found one that says that they're using it currently. It's a bottled water.
The bottled water, that's good.
Yeah.
What are they selling though? What is it? How much acres?
I'd have to go back and look. I would just glimpse it when I was scrolling.
If they're using it to bottle water, they have a good source. But it means that you can't bathe in the river. All right, everybody. We'll talk next week. And we'll show you our findings so far. So continue filling out the form so that there are some persons who missed it because they weren't consistent in coming on the live and paying attention to what was going on. So those of you who want to be a part of it, be consistent, stay tuned so that you and as my scenario says, hit the like button, everybody. Those of you who haven't subscribed yet, subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you next week. Thank you so much for being here.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.